Can you see on the stream that I just started recording?
No.
Oh. Okay.
It only shows the game.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I can't even see your cursor. I can only see
Oh, I gotcha.
the game.
Okay.
Man, I was so proud of the dragon I got here too. I was so happy it worked out.
Okay.
We go to the left. This was really smart. We played this really, really well, honestly. We just didn't follow up and lost one. Yeah, supports need to keep awareness of their positioning. There was no reason for him to die there.
Yeah, I think that lamp was up for too long too.
We definitely didn't focus lamp at all. I tried to, you tried to, but it was always banished.
And that's fight.
I should have gone up. I almost get out, dude. Yeah, our Moira's awareness was really low. She just kind of stood out in the open and got shot by Hanzo.
Yeah. Alright, and we push in here while we're still waiting for 2 off spawn, so we take unnecessary shield damage. Although we hide behind the thing, so it's not too bad.
Yeah, and here I get smart. I was thinking last push I should have gone up top here. So I'm focusing from the below. I should have gone up top all the way though. I think I was afraid of their Hanzo. And I killed a Hanzo. The immortality. And then I'm just sitting here like, I guess I'll charge ult a little bit before I die.
Do you make it out or you just die? Yeah.
Just die. I just stood there and let the orb kill me. I should have gone all the way up to the landing there instead of just hiding down at the bottom of the stairwell.
Yeah.
But I was I was fighting Hanzo, that's why. Okay.
And then Hanzo's way... Actually, never mind. I thought he was out of position. This isn't the fight we win then, is it? No, I think it's the third one.
I have ult, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I think we picked that Hanzo, which is good. We get a little split there. And then we get 3 with Shatter, including the Bastion.
I'm trying to break this immortality, but the shield just barely turned. So I couldn't kill it.
And that's point.
Dude, your walls are really good.
At the start they were pretty good.
That wall when they dropped down was huge because he blocked off his ultimate. And
Right.
they were already panicking because of my ultimate. So plus a wall in front of them, they just are like, what do we do?
Right.
We need to get the immortality killed sooner though.
Yeah. I think part of that is just like communication, calling targets.
Yeah.
So like right here I try and wall. I wall the tanks.
A really good wall. And we're like, alright, go.
And we just don't follow up on it. But we end up getting them. Like if we'd done that a little faster. And none of us die from that, so that's pretty good.
Yeah.
But then we get split up.
Yeah, I get killed by their Hanzo. I was up on the stairs.
And I think they come back and hold this, and we never get this point.
Yeah.
Which...
No, I think we do get the point. It's just
No, dude. I'm pretty sure we never get this point.
I remember pushing up for maybe that was the wrong way. Oh,
Yeah.
Ryan hammered down his shield. Here's my ult. I'm surprised he can still contest. That ult was pretty solid.
And they just clean us up. Okay, so, I mean, one thing we need to work on is we're kind of feeding the Zarya charge. We get the walls again, but I didn't know that no one was there. So, I get picked, and that's on me. I don't know about that.
And I'm like, oh hey, there's a Zarya behind us.
And then, yeah, Zarya's just free in the back line. Like we haven't turned around. Yeah, like, this fight's just.
Actually, I think that's when I noticed her when she started actually shooting me.
Yeah.
Our Moira was getting shot for a long time and didn't say shit.
We're only down 1 here, but we have no subs, so I guess, and that wall is the fight. We need to be out sooner there. Not that it makes a difference because I just walled it, but.
I also should have worked with Zarya more to grab. I think there was 1 or 2 times where I had Dragon because I was like, this is a great opportunity to grab.
Right.
And they just didn't grab. I was like, I'm not gonna wait for you to grab if you're not gonna do it at the right time.
Right. Why didn't I wall that? I mean, I wouldn't have stopped the dragon, but.
Maybe shit just was like on reaction.
And then we don't get there. Yeah.
No, we don't.
Here.
You said the off tank is a sub, right? They have the same issue I do on Zarya, where they just hold their ult for way too fucking long.
Yeah.
They should have gotten just 2 or 3 people in grab, and I dragon them and they're dead.
Now
You know, that's a fight in our favor.
Right.
But they're holding it on for some reason. For some reason, dude, they held on way too long.
I think that's another problem that we just have in general is like we need to hit ults sooner because like if we're not using them on a semi-regular basis when they can actually make impact, we just hold them up but we don't get the overall usage out.
Right. And like sometimes you could have already had a second ult by the time you actually get the first one off.
Right.
Defend objective A.
We got owned so badly here, I remember.
I don't know about holding corner. I mean, it works out, like, cause we wall that Zarya, pick her off, but then their Mei walls really well.
No, dude, I actually threw that. So she walled me, and I was above it. So I could have dropped back, but I was like, no, we can win this fight. So I go forward to go in on her, and then she freezes me, and I die.
Yeah.
I don't know what our team was doing, though. I don't know if they're trying to break wall or go around it, or they just waited. I think most of the time.
Yeah, and that shield's too far up. We should have focused that Zarya down.
That's already getting out. So
And if we play more clumped up, it's a lot harder for that Mei to wall us off and just pick us like that.
I should have been here on the right by the car. That would have been a really good position for me to be in. If I get walled off, I just hop over the car and go behind it.
Right.
Especially a sim. Put threat from another side, that would have been really good. Would have also been good to have like a Hanzo or a Curry up top on high ground. Definitely, against Mei, we should spread out more.
I need to slow that down. Yeah, I'll go back.
That was a huge hammer. You're just hiding, waiting for them to go around so you can wall them off.
Yeah, which when I'm doing that, I'm probably not getting a whole lot of value. Cause like if I'm just waiting, I'm not doing anything. And then I stagger myself here.
If you were by yourself or flanking or something, then I'd understand hiding to do it. But we already have a team fight going on, you might as well just shoot spikes, freeze them, and then once they come to you, because these guys are super aggressive, you know they're gonna come to you.
Right.
Then you can...
And this is something we need to work on, is they pushed up way off the payload to try and hold us a choke.
That shield has been put up further.
I mean, we get a pick off orb.
Yeah, I think I hit her with...
And that Reaper needs to be called out ASAP.
I did call him a little late.
Bad wall.
They just hold us really well.
Yeah. There were so many ults in that fight. You pop off. Yeah, we end up winning this.
And you get walled off. I try to break through the little corridor.
Yeah. I don't know if we needed that res, but not a big deal. I guess they come back pretty quick, so. Mm.
That was a good
They don't
ult.
actually push it for a while.
Luckily, they also used a lot of ults.
Yeah. And we have ult advantage right now. Granted, Ryan builds up Shatter in like a second, but... And I got caught out of position.
Oh,
Was that a waste?
only have no DPS, 45. Of course, he tries to res me, gets it off, but then dies. I'm just like stuck on the other side of the wall. I tried to protect Orion, I saw him get knocked down, I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Or Risa, not Orion. Tried to keep her up with his waiting, go in.
That's me.
Hold off. Yeah, good counter wall. First, it should be damage boosting. There he goes. Sigma would be so good here.
I mean, we got a sig.
Now we have a sig. Arisa a little too early on that.
That was a really good blizzard on their part.
Yeah. She got out at least. I'm trying to kill the Mei, but she's getting bubbled, killed up through it, and I tried to kill Reaper, but I died. Sorry, yeah.
I don't know how we got that res off.
Oh no, the poor Arisa has nothing to do now. She's like, I'll try to stall it.
Now at that point, it's just lost.
The payload is approaching its death.
All right, where's my
Can you do
Ilios?
that Sigma sooner?
Yeah. What else do you think would have made a difference there?
Ready
High
for
ground.
battle.
One of us should have gone high ground. And just like force them to pay attention to us.
Right.
Better awareness on supports. More support to Ryan, honestly.
5,
Like,
4,
it's
3,
crucial
2,
for our
1.
off tank to be basically like Ryan's buddy, you know,
Right.
or Risa, whoever it is. Here you go, dude, when I go far right.
Yeah.
I'm not really doing much on far here. I'm trying to get like a window in, but there's so many shields.
Yeah.
So it really gets protected by the shield from Zara or Risa. I try to boot myself out of there.
Do we lose someone? Yeah, we lost Arisa. I don't remember where though. And they just clean us up, and we're kind of staggering at that point. Yeah, we need to work on getting out if we're gonna get out. Cause like they just follow up on that, and if we get out, we're fine. But we're just kind of feeding right there.
And Risa just gets back and she dies again.
Yeah.
It really was that Mei. I'm shocked more of us didn't focus the Mei first.
Yeah. I think I
She
kind of
wasn't even that good.
I tried to tunnel vision the sim, which I felt like it was my job as Doomfist, but honestly, we both probably could have handled her.
Yeah. Sim wasn't really a big issue. She did a lot of damage, but the Mei was the one that had the really good
Yeah, the Mei was
range. She had really good focus.
separating it like that right there. Huge ult.
I died.
And it honestly takes us way too... Yeah.
Whereas spotting Sim doesn't call it out. I called it out. I literally said Sim on point.
Yeah, at that point, just swing hammer, and then she dies. Okay. And then I died way early that fight. I don't even know how I died.
Sim turrets. That's tough. Going into Sim Mei is really tough on Doomfist. They're both counter dive.
Right.
Here we probably should have gone far in McCree. Good.
And they telly top.
I called it out late because I didn't see it. And I die. I was really upset when I died here. I was like, we're even big off Definitely work on your punches.
And right there, I should have gone for the Moira.
Tanks have a lot of health. It's gonna be tough to
Oh, you make it out.
kill them. Yeah. I thought about trying to hold point longer, but it's like I am half HP already. There's 4 of them. I last a second maybe.
Yeah. That was a little premature on the Moira ult for us. Yeah, we let our Ryan get completely separated. And he tried to go for another 4-man, but it didn't happen. I mean, I probably could have burned a little more time to get my cooldowns back, but at that point, it kind of doesn't matter.
We had hammer too. Could have used that. With Doomfist, one thing that made my punches really, I guess not really good, but a lot better, is I aim a little bit to the left of the target.
Oh, because the hitbox is slightly to the right?
Mm-hmm. It's not centered on your crosshair, so you aim a little bit to the left and you'll hit pretty much every time.
I get picked off way early. Yeah, that was just too far. Not playing careful enough.
Didn't expect the Hanzo to go up top. Get the Moira. I do a little bit of damage. Hanzo's looking at me. I don't think I kill Lucio, but I scare him away. And I'm like, peace. Risa should have been healed up a lot sooner. I don't know what our Moira is looking at. What is our Moira doing?
Let's find out.
Moira was really bad. Okay, she pees. She uses all of her pee probably, so she's trying to suck. I get it. And she throws an orb randomly to one person. When she has 3 people in the group that can use heals.
That was probably just poor resource management.
Yeah, I mean, Moira should have peed on the one person that needs healing and throw an orb to the tanks who only needed heals.
Yeah.
Instead of doing it the opposite where she peed on the tanks and then threw an orb at the 1 DPS.
Right. But that was our sub too.
We all go left side, which is great because
we're just not taking up real estate. Like there we need to get on the point.
Yeah.
Especially with the Moira ult. And we just don't have our shields up. I mean, we end up taking it, but if we'd put our shields where the Sigma shield was just then, I think we capped that so easy, but job gets done.
Yeah, that was rough.
My will made real.
Alright.
Yeah, pretty much all their ult coming online. This was a huge pull, dude. I loved it. Look at this. Oh, you have to run away.
Yeah, that was nice. And our Hanzo. But there, Hanzo. You win that? Good shit.
Yeah.
Nice little 3K. So that was,
Plans like
yeah,
that are
we end up
so-
winning this.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think I threw on the next game because I didn't play the previous round. I did it with Sim or something. Because I thought it'd be good, but they were way more aggressive than we could be. So. Also doesn't get me, but I die later on.
Yeah, they just had so many ults going into that fight. And at that point, we didn't need to hit that Sig ult.
Yeah.
Like, the point was lost. We're not going to get any kills with that.
Ult management, positioning, and then just like game sense in general will be really good to work on.
Yeah, those are our big three right now.
This is my will.
And then I don't know if you'd put target focusing in a different category, but
I'd put that in game sense, I think.
yeah. Because, like, there's a lot of times where we have...
Oh, this Hanzo,
We're
dude.
fighting 3 different people. And we beat that, which is good. That's a good beat. And like we just needed a shield further up. You're on the shield. Like I don't know if we actually had any shields on cooldown there, but and that's too far back, you know?
Yeah.
So we're playing our corner and like I can't do any damage there.
Oh, you actually get it off and don't die. Oh my god, that's insane. You should have died there so long ago.
Yeah, the Lucio boot me out, which I guess like the only thing I was worried about was Kree Flash. So as soon as I knew that was out, I was like, okay, I'm free to do it. But I should have been thinking about the boot because they could just boot me off like they did. And then did they even?
Gamble paid off. What do we call this the three? You can hear him. I don't call him out. We need another great forward. Oh my god, dude, that's so good. This is happy.
Huge dragon.
You have the resources to it. You go in perfectly on the Orisa. That's exactly what
He walks backwards into that. Not like it matters, but you still burn a fortify that you probably could have held. That was funny. Nice. Okay.
Yeah, too. I didn't realize.
Ready for battle.
Yeah, here I'm just like, I'll just try this.
I think honestly, if you would have stayed Hanzo, that would have been a good pick. But it's not like it was the game changer.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
it was a good call out because I was like, I feel like they can do something cheesy here, and they went Widow.
Yeah.
In my opinion, it's cheesy.
I should have been on that Widow. Like I just basically fed there. So I'm gonna pause it for a sec. What I should have done right off the bat is gone back left and like dove on that Widow. Like not even been in the team fight. 'Cause if I can get that pick, we go 1 up.
Absolutely.
And then by feeding
That's
there,
also
and
really
you get a
so
pick
good
for
with-
us too.
Yeah.
So that's on me.
It's also really good because it's like 1 DPS versus 1 DPS. That's technically a trade.
Right.
I'm fighting the Reaper here. I wraithed too soon. I should have stopped another spot and then wraithed. I was winning that fight. Fuck the Reaper.
All right. So we win this fight. We get him to back off. Widow. She honestly can't do a whole lot from there, especially with our shields up. And then I try and go in the back, but I had no idea where she was. And then I saw her. And then at that point, I'm just hiding from her.
And I called that she stopped left. You actually have both DPS on you. If you had known that and called that out, we could have easily done it.
Yeah.
On that one.
And then I just burn all my cooldowns for nothing.
Survived.
We need to be on a Rhine there. Like Rhine solo fighting their team.
It was a good shatter.
Yeah, they just put the shield up.
Swing, I got the Lucio and died with my ult, which is good enough, I guess. I mean,
Yeah, I think we were just too far back off our Rhine there.
yeah, definitely. You and I were by the shield right now, where the shield is right now, because the Widow jumped up top on that little pillar, and I was behind her while our Ryan was fighting on the stairwell there.
Right. Where the fuck am I? Oh, there I am. Wait, no, that's you. Oh, I'm in the left room. That wasn't good. No, that was bad.
Slowly walking around the corner with the
At that point, that beat wasn't gonna save anyone.
the damage boosting Reapers insane. We needed to back up sooner. I thought
I'm trying to see how Ryan dies, but Ryan's first to go. Yeah.
By herself.
Shield got burned down too fast. Are there shields Orisa? We should have... Yeah. What were you saying?
So...
Try back it up.
Yeah. Right as that Orisa ult goes off, we go, okay, we're gonna take a shit ton of damage. So where we are right now, Ryan up there, that's where Ryan needs to go. Instead, Ryan stands in front of them to try to block all of that damage. It's not gonna work.
Right.
All of us, the entire team, should have gone up to the stairwell and then just jiggle peeked to keep point control.
Right. Because we're just taking too much
Also,
damage face on.
I really hate Orisa's positioning on her shield right now.
Yeah.
That's exactly the kind of Orisa I hate to play with because they only protect themselves. They're not thinking about where they're positioning their shield.
Like,
they're thinking, how do I not die?
granted, you and me are flanking, but that shield is touching literally no one except the Orisa.
Yeah.
Where, in ideal situations, Orisa's shield should be front line since it's on a faster cooldown, and then Ryan will keep it up when he needs to.
Right. And also, they don't have a Ryan. They have Sigma Orisa, so we can put our Orisa shield up more.
Yeah.
Have a Ryan protect us.
Definitely.
But yeah, then we all need to go up on the stairwell where you and I.
Which some of us do.
Ryan goes up and then for some reason drops back down.
Yeah.
Lucio, Orisa, all need to go up there as well.
Right. And like the thing is, I don't know, does Lucio's healing hit the three of us from there where he is?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think the range was that big.
You barely. I don't think it does though.
Right. And like our Moira right now is free peeking, like has no cover, trying to heal us three.
With P, yeah. She should be up top already on the other side protecting us.
Right. And
so
she fades, but doesn't
It's
go anywhere. Doesn't go anywhere. And then like Orion's dying. Granted, yeah.
It's like,
and
there's the right idea.
Right. There's just not enough healing output there. And then I'm not sure what that halt's doing.
And you're out here.
It actually halts them away from me. But yeah, then we just die there. And then we at that point, okay, I can see trying to save the Moira.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
at that point when we're 2 down already and bongos are down.
85%. If you get to 85%, it's pretty much a one-team fight. Like you need one more team fight and you're good.
Right.
So we didn't need the ult, we should have saved it.
Yeah. Plus bongos were down, so it's like that shield gets shredded pretty quick. And then,
yeah.
And I think we win it on the first take. But Reaper's going for a nasty flank. Oh shit, maybe we don't get it first try. No, we definitely don't. And I'm off doing my own thing. No fucking awareness at all. And then, do we actually get out here?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, so I was way out of position. And then... Yeah. Okay. Honestly, I think we should have chilled, healed, let shield recharge there, but...
Yeah, what I do like is that we do push in as a team. So we're Moira somehow dies to that. I don't understand. That was such a telegraph hole. None of us died except for her. And she has fade.
Yeah, and he died here. Yeah, you're not making it out, Chief.
I was like, they're all so fast. See what this is.
And then don't we go far left? Ugh. Yeah. I just don't know what we gain from going far left here.
We have point presence, but then they call it out.
Yeah, I mean, if we had set up shields on the little... Of course, we need to get on point.
Yeah,
and they have high ground here. Granted, we still win this fight.
Somebody focus Reaper. Okay, you're focusing him, thank you.
And then we finished that. Holy fucking ults. That was a good beat. And then we just need to get in there. Like,
Orisa, turn around. Orisa has no clue what's going on. Oh my god. She was spinning in circles like. She was spinning in circles. McCree's ult goes off, and she's still trying to kill this Lucio while she's out in the open. I'm like, what?
Traveling to Volskaya is ready for battle.
Okay. I can just.
That's rough.
All right.
Defend objective A.
I just feel like Orisa was on autopilot most of that.
Yeah.
And Moira too. She was like, I heal. Ah, here it is.
Here, I'm actually gonna. I'm gonna turn down my game volume. It's just a little. It's, sound. That's the one. Master volume. We'll just put it down to like 35. Like it's literally overpowering while I'm trying to do this.
Yeah, I understand.
That's so much better.
Actively think about like what you could improve, what the team could improve. Reaper just eats two of us. We're not even frozen.
And Zarya's trying to fight the whole team. We'd already lost 3 at that point.
Yeah, it was just you and me. I was like, okay,
Nah,
we lost this, but maybe we can.
Yeah, that was fight. Here, I'm gonna go back to the start of that fight.
Yeah. Our
Okay.
Mercy is way out of position.
Defend objective A.
Where am I?
Where are you?
Hey.
Hey.
So I got the teleporter. That's why.
Yeah. Okay, so they wall, and they kill our Rhine.
And her.
I wall. Oh, I didn't see the Moira go down.
I'm trying to kill her, but she's getting killed up by Lucio and Moira.
Defend objective A.
Yeah, so Moira was on the other side of that wall, not Zarya. Zarya does bubble our Ryan, but like, we're not gonna do anything against
Yep.
damage.
Moira goes down first, and then Rhine, and then I wall. But at that point,
Yeah,
Mercy was way off to the side. And honestly, at that once we lose those numbers, everyone needs to fall back.
Yeah,
Literally everyone.
Even the two of us didn't fall back far enough.
Yeah, no, we should have like held in that little alcove as soon as that shit happened.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, this was literally a stomp. And then we have.
That'd be something good to go over with your team. Like once.
Okay, I mean, I can see this, like.
That
But if you're gonna go there, you have to contest that.
And then I break teleport.
There's 3 of us up there.
Yeah,
Which
I don't know
honestly,
why they backed
we shouldn't have tried to contest that in the first place. Because once those 3 die, that's game. 100%. I tried to throw up a wall, just stalled, but like, there's no way.
I mean, that was completely my fault too, though. I should have either
Broke
broken
Telly
teleport
sooner?
or just
Yeah.
not broken it. Because they turned around to go back through as I had broken it, and I was like, I didn't know you guys had used that teleporter.
Right. Now, at that point, they have ult advantage.
Yeah, no, that was rough.
We go 3 down, and we're not going to respawn in time. That's just all she wrote.
They might have been able to hold that because we were all spawned in. We had 6 people alive. It's just 3 of them were already at point.
Right.
This was rough. I had a really tough time trying to kill this Bastion.
Yeah, that was a good position out of their team. I think we should have just played that. We shouldn't have played the shield game. We are walking straight into way too much damage right there.
Yeah, that was a really bad idea. Sim teleporter to the backside would have been really good.
Yeah, their sim turrets right there are really good though, because they just completely, like, whoever walks through there is taking at least 100 damage.
Yeah, and slowed.
They've kind of got all their bases covered with that. That's a real good strat.
They played it really smart.
So, pausing right here. What's the play?
If we know they're set up like this, I would go around the backside with a sim teleporter,
Like,
all the way.
Oh, back here.
Yeah, all the way back there.
Because then we can take high ground?
And we have a lot of cover, and we're already close to point, and now it forces them to reposition themselves. So while they're repositioning, we hopefully get at least ult charge in, right?
Right. Or even like hold here where the Bastion can't see us. TP and maybe back here in side room. Just something, because going through these front doors is death right now.
Yeah, if you can.
We could focus on the sim turrets.
Honestly, I think the play is to go all the way around, because
all the way around.
If you go anywhere through those archways, you're stuck in a tiny room.
Yeah. That's
and
true.
And you only have 2 escapes.
And Bash could just focus down still. Yeah.
Exactly. But when you go all the way around, you have a lot more options.
I think the biggest mistake we make right here in the choke is we have shield up when we're not protecting anything. And we take shield damage for no reason. And then when we go in...
Dude, I almost got him, and then he got healed by that piece and self-healed too. Why are we still going through? Why am I going through? Hello?
Yeah, and I'm feeding. Yeah, that's just awareness, knowing when to call it.
We shouldn't. When the first push through that archway didn't work.
Oh yeah, 3 of us died instantly. Let's just get out right there.
I wanted to go around the outside, but I didn't want to play Sim. I just died immediately.
Right. I think if we don't have Mercy here, but if we had Mercy just pocketing you, you probably could have killed Bastion.
Yeah, definitely. I hit him like 3 or 4 times, but he just get healed back up with self-heal and Baptiste heal.
And now this is probably our best push in terms of positioning.
Yeah, I think we actually do get this point, though.
We make it.
Why are we all out in the open? It's
Yeah, and especially Lucio was in the back, and then I'm doing nothing over there. I'm not with our tanks.
Yeah.
Granted, I think we should have taken. I think we should have taken high ground there. Not that it would have done a lot for us, but maybe we wall the Bastion, try and take point. I don't know.
I mean, if you think about it, right? Bastion does not have a shield up there.
Right. Right. He's free.
Yeah. His only protection is, I think I should go around the outside because like
and
I'm gonna go around.
And
Bap's
Bap's E.
Is the teleporter and Baptiste.
Yeah.
But Baptiste is slow. Like we could easily have killed him.
Right.
You're right, dude. If I had a mercy pocket, easily dead. Here's me going around the outside.
And I wanna go back on that. I feed here. I don't know what I do, but I want to see it.
Push through and get beamed down by turrets?
Probably. Yeah, I'm pushing way in front of Ryan. Yeah, I deserve that, 100%. Do you guys cap? No.
No, we die. I'm just hiding. Dude, look at this Lucio. I'm so mad about this.
No. Yeah, I tried to frontline lead us in, but yeah, and then Sig chases you guys down.
Dude, I'm so mad. I was hiding there, so the first fight, right as you go through, I'm ready to push, right?
Right,
and
then you can get
okay, I'm just gonna wait.
Free shots on Bastion.
The fucking Lucio is like, oh, I can still get out of here, while the entire team is fighting him, and brings them right to me. I'm like, you son of a bitch. I was actually like, genuinely mad about that.
Okay.
Okay, fly up. I think I should kill Bastion.
Yeah, you do. Because Bap wasn't on him. They can't res him. You kill Telly. We have a lot of real estate here.
Yeah.
I think.
Also used their Orisa ult way in up front. Oh.
Yeah, that sim ult they placed really didn't do a whole lot. We just took it.
I'm surprised they killed the Bastion there. I think that was crucial, honestly.
Yeah, I don't like this push. All of our pushes second point were bad. Kree's on that high ground. I probably could have walled myself up there to try and push him, but... And that wall's useless. What were you saying?
I shouldn't have been playing Tracer, but I went Tracer just because I was like, I need some stress relief, you know? Like, that was not optimal play. I should not have been playing Tracer into that, especially if they had Sim and, like, probably May.
Right.
But I was just like, I just need some stress relief.
Okay. We push through here.
I'm on the left using walls as cover. I go for the May, she gets bubbled.
That's a terrible wall. I'm gonna pause it. What I should have done is walled basically where Lamp and Orisa shield is. Wall off the Orisa, and then we take that corner.
Yeah, exactly. You want to isolate them. Also, Orion was screaming for way too long. That was a good ult.
No, we do. We have, what was that, 4 frozen, and we just don't follow on it.
Yeah.
Granted, who was alive? I don't want to.
I mean, pretty much all of us. I try to go after the Hanzo, but then I run out of bullets. So I recall, you freeze. I'm coming back after my recall. I'm still like below the screen.
So Ryan's down. I think No, everyone else is here. So we're only missing one.
Mm-hmm.
And then
We've got Lucio down below. He should be ready to. He's not enough. Moira's causing damage. I finally come back in. I'm going for this Hanzo now.
all right.
Run out of ammo and have to reload. Right here. And then he survives because of the Moira ult.
Granted, yeah, and okay, so these two were doing damage free, and the Zarya actually didn't freeze her because she had bubble up.
Yeah.
So that
That. If I had been playing like McCree or something, we would have.
or even Reaper would have been good.
I like McCree May. McCree May would have been good there.
Yeah.
Because your May's good. I mean, you freeze and then I don't have to worry about hitting a moving target.
Right. Yeah.
I should have just played McCree. My issue with McCree is like, I don't. It's two things. One, oh dude, Brian, just hold your shield up. Don't try to fire strike.
Yeah, I'd say the fire strike timing is not good right now.
What she should be doing is jiggle peeping fire strikes. So she's behind a wall, you peek out, throw a fire strike, and go back behind the wall. That's all you should do.
Right.
Instead she walks up into the middle of damage while taking Hanzo arrows.
And I mean, one thing there, should have heard the audio cue of Hanzo using Storm Arrow.
McCree, I bait out McCree flash. He still gets me, but like...
You fall down, yeah. We make this out, we're fine. And then don't you get picked here, you dumbass?
Yeah, well, I'm half HP. Zarya's very low. I'm just trying to use walls as cover, and I go...
Try and get the orb.
For the orb. I'm like, yes, healing orb, and he just happens to hit me.
It's like, alright. Like our shields... we're too aggro here. Wait. Yeah, we're too aggro with a man down.
We shouldn't have pushed in that quickly. We save it.
That's decent dragon. I go on a flank, I waste all of my shields. It's a shitty wall. To get shattered. Oh, this honestly should have been winnable. I think I walled 2 here.
I'm fighting 2 of them on the other side of the wall.
And then...
How did nothing... Okay, I'm gonna watch...
Okay, so we're all shattered there. And then we have 2... No, dude, we have 2 supports on point. I'm 50 HP. And just go down. I'm worried. I mean, I don't expect our Lucio to put out all that heal, but... Damn.
Our Zarya was focusing tanks. She should have been beaming down squishy targets.
Right.
I was watching her. Honestly, she was very charged. She was high charge. Easily could have taken out any of the squishy targets. Focuses a Zarya, who then bubbles, and she keeps focusing.
Right.
Then focuses the Reinhardt before he gets frozen. There were squishy targets that were easily picked off.
Yeah.
Like, Zarya does so much damage. That's why she's so good in goats too, because like she's one of the main damage dealers.
Yeah. I think for that last push, I mean, we held shield down just a little too long. Granted, that was a really good dragon, but we lost Ryan like immediately because he was half health when he...
to work on fire strikes from cover.
Yeah.
Because they, I think that's why they took so much damage. Even with how much damage they had, I was still shocked at how quickly they died. And it's because every time they tried to fire strike, they'd take a ton of damage.
Yeah.
Every time you fire strike, you want to make sure you're safe. So use a wall, peek out, throw a strike, and then get back behind the wall. You don't need to be out in the open striking.
Right.
And that's why I think she'd be a lot better on Sigma, because you can put a shield up in the right spot, and then just shoot them.
Oh, your telly got destroyed and you just get boned here?
Yeah.
Yeah, you fucking do.
I also got pulled back by Orisa.
Okay. Here's the problem. Yeah, go ahead.
I got hit by a rock and then pulled forward into the Sigma balls.
Yeah. Here's the main problem in my head. is you were top left on point, or not on point, on high ground with Telly up, but you didn't have anyone with you, right? And I'm back on my corner with our Ana, but we don't have any cover. Our tanks are on the point protecting nothing.
Yeah.
And that's just poor coordination before the match getting established with where we need to be. Like
honestly, I like where you guys are set up. I should have been over there at the very least.
I like that just because I was Ash, but your spot would have been fine too, as long as we were all there, you know?
Yeah, I have to be close for Sim. What I thought was gonna happen, I put turrets by the stairwell
Right?
and outside. So I figured I would at least see them get destroyed and be like, okay, they're there. But I think they just pushed so quickly with Lucio through that little tiny choke. I looked at I pressed tab or I looked at our team or something, and by the time I noticed that they were coming up, they had already broken my turrets. They had already pushed through the corridor and were like on me.
Yeah, and your Telly went down fast.
I just didn't expect them to be there that quickly. And that was my fault. I should have been paying more attention to where they were instead of like pressing tab or looking at you guys or whatever.
Right.
And then backed out sooner.
Right. And then like at this point, we're just way too split. Half their team, their tanks are pushing point with Lucio.
What I really like to do on defense on this map is have an Orisa and a Baptiste up top. And you can have like a Torb or a Bastion too if you want. They're up top, making threat and making it so that the DPS have to use another axis, look up and down instead of just left to right.
Right.
And then have like Sigma or Hog contest point.
Yeah, and that's what they did on defense, basically. Except I think they went full on bunker.
Yeah.
So I mean, we just get wiped here. This goes through pretty quick. I try and play my corner, but that doesn't work. I mean,
really not much you can do here.
Yeah, they have more sustain than us.
If you had maybe killed the Hanzo, it might have worked out a little better, but...
Yeah, I needed to get a frag, that's it. And then I think I die here. No, we both get out. Or, I don't know if you get out. You do not get out!
I get too aggressive and try to kill the Orisa and Sigma.
Yeah. I'm gonna spectate from over here. Okay, so we could probably push their Hanzo with where he's at right now.
Another issue I'm seeing is they played the meta really well, and we didn't.
Yeah.
We kept wanting to like find Zarya.
Ooh.
Oh, that's so sad.
I should have killed her. I think headshot would have done it.
I'm sad that Bob got booped. That would have been such a good Bob if he didn't get booped.
We don't have any shields. Like, I don't know if they're on cooldown or what, but like we have both our shields there, and then those shields are not doing anything right now for like 5 seconds until we get a new shield there, and we still don't have our next Orisa shield up. Like Orisa shield is doing nothing, and now we have 0 shields. Like we didn't have any cover. We're taking free damage there. And then whoa, yeah, that's a big ult. Half of us die there.
Let's watch it from Orisa's point of view real quick. Like rewind to 20 seconds and play it from Orisa's point.
Here, I'll do it 40.
Because she might have been on cooldown. The cooldown is really long now. It's like 10 seconds. Okay, so there's a barrier. You press F so I can see the cooldown. She should be pushing up with Sigma shield.
Yeah, we're just see that's where we're holding shield.
This is you should be throwing a shield down already. You already should have thrown a shield down in front of theirs and pushed up.
Right. So the thing is,
Orisa.
Back there, the shield was like fine, like it was full health and it was protecting like 3 people. But what we needed to do is take real estate and like actually push in so we could get shots off. Like all that we were doing at that point is we were shooting into each other's shields. So it.
Right. I like how aggressive our Sigma was. I just wish that our Orisa would use her shield on cooldown.
Yeah, like she's got it up now, and I think she still waits a little while to use it. Yeah, like it just takes. It's just too long, you know. That's not a bad ult. We just didn't follow up on it with anything.
She should have thrown it upwards over the shield.
Yeah, like Some of these halts are just like halts for the sake of using the cooldown.
Yeah,
Is what I'm
which
seeing.
isn't bad, but I mean, if you just halt them behind a shield, like they're already there, they're not gonna care.
Right.
If you halt them above the shield though, and they take damage and we get ult charge, that's a great halt.
Yeah.
Halt? Is it called halt? Yeah. It's a great halt. Always want to aim it up. Here we switch off, we go Reaper, I go Junkrat. I'm just trying something so I can like get a lot of damage in without.
Ooh, that's not good, Mercy. Shit.
How did I not hit this Hanzo?
Don't look at
Those
those.
grenades get so close to him and they don't even hit.
That's a good beat out of them. And then we get a free kill on Bob here. Yeah, I literally... Were you coming off respawn? How long ago did you die?
Yeah, I died a good bit ago.
Yeah, that's fight.
I got a result. I didn't know what to play here. Because I was like, I have no shields, I have no protection, they're doing too much damage, how can I counter that?
Right.
So I tried to play Junkrat.
Oh wow, our Moira's way out of position. No wonder she goes down. And like at that point we just need to give up a little bit of space. We get the res op, but Mercy dies, and then Moira kills.
And I'm like, oh, okay,
And that's...
there's a lot of ults, let's hide behind the shield. Shield goes down, I get killed.
Yeah, that's just fight. And we stall it up for a little bit, but that's... Yeah, that's it.
Initiating match.
Didn't know what to play. I was like, I feel like anything I do, I'm just gonna get focused immediately. It's probably how our
Ready for battle.
main tank felt too.
Ready for battle.
Those Arisa's shields were just not where they needed to be.
Yeah.
They're an off tank player, they're not a main tank player, that's why. Not even that, they're a support player.
Yeah. Okay. When we said we were going dive, I thought we were gonna start off the fight and then literally go on them.
Yeah, I mean that's what I thought too.
But instead we go all the way around, our tanks get fried. And I think we don't even fully heal off our tanks before we try and push that.
Yeah,
And then at that point...
because I knew they were gonna move, I wanted to.
Right.
So we should have gone mid and then dove on them.
Right. Should have gone mid straight, jump up.
Yeah.
Because at that point, I'm pushing from the same spot that our tanks are pushing from, and then I gain no value because I'm supposed to take off angles. Right, and they back off to the corner. So this fight...
Which is why I thought we were gonna go mid, and then they start going up left. I'm like, be very careful here, guys. I don't think it's a good idea. I remember saying that too.
Right.
Up the stairs.
And then
we go. We don't even dive them. Like we walked around.
And our monkey is low as shit, dude. Like I don't even know where our monkey takes that damage from.
It's just Bastion.
Here, I wanna...
Squishy target.
Okay.
See, I thought
Yeah.
right here our monkey was gonna dive in. Instead of we go to the left, I'm like, okay, I'll go to the left with you guys. My thought process is, okay, they see us going around, they're gonna move, so I back out here to try to see where they're going. Sigma did a lot of damage.
And that bubble gets fried. Like the bubble there doesn't do anything.
Yeah, and then you and I are trying to do something, but like immortality.
Right. The bubble...
There's not much we could do. I should have gone after the Ash. Fuck the Sept to the fuck the Bastion. And we all dropped down too. Like,
yeah, I'm gonna back that up.
We just dove so poorly.
Yeah, and then monkey goes off. We lose Matrix, and monkey's still not getting healed there.
I feel like this is one of the situations where the tanks only know how to play one type of tank. Like
Just not very much experience with dive.
Yeah, they don't know how to dive, which is fine. I mean, it happens, you know.
Wait, when did we hit Valk there? Holy shit!
Did, oh my god.
Yeah, no. We're at 95 there with Valk.
It was right around here.
3 people up. And we pop Valk as Monkey dies. And I'm just poking, trying to build another pulse.
Yeah. All we can do is build poke damage to get build ult charge.
And maybe that's like poor team building there, because both of our DPS relied on building ult before getting any like major value.
Yeah, but I mean they're also the only dive DPS we can really play.
Yeah, Sombra.
We might have been able to play Hanzo and Sombra. That might have been okay.
Okay, now we have the right play.
Yeah.
You're taking too much damage.
Yeah. We have the right play. We don't actually die eventually though. Our monkey gets slapped and then gets eliminated. Can you actually go back 20 seconds? I wanna...
Yeah.
I was trying to get poke.
Do you wanna take your perspective?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because like I did not expect them to do as much damage as they did, as quickly as they did. I was like, poke.
Yeah, you were the target. Well, what happened to Monkey? Did Monkey get slept?
Yeah, Monkey got slept and eliminated. Dude, he was ready to shoot me before I even got up.
Yeah.
Did you see that? Like he was already targeted onto me before I even got there.
Ah, smart boy. When did they put that? I didn't. Oh, okay, dude. I want to see.
I don't know how they knew I was there.
I want to see when they hit the immortality.
Here's me going in.
Because I think they literally hit it as I pulse. That was a good save, dude.
He wouldn't have died anyway, though.
We softened him, I thought.
No, replay it. He wouldn't have died to it.
You're absolutely right, he was full health.
With shields.
And then we didn't follow up on it. Wait, who was he getting shield from?
Sigma.
Oh, you mean...
Up from the ground and put it up top.
Yeah, I thought you meant armor.
Like armor.
Yeah.
Not shields. My bad.
Okay. And then are we both still alive in the back? Or is it just you?
Yeah.
Where am I?
We both backed out.
Oh, there I am.
Started dying and we're like, alright. Because I remember Sigma started chasing me. Like, I'm with you.
Yeah, I thought we could 2v1 that.
Maybe.
Oh, we... oh, come on. Did you see that dive attempt? Here, hold on. We're gonna take that back.
Can you slow down to like
yeah.
0.25 so we can see everybody? Because that was so sad.
Okay, because we're still in the back. We're not quite in position to actually go on anything yet.
Their Ana was really good with sleeps.
And Ash has Bob. They almost have 6 ults, right? So Monkey's alone and goes in before the Diva's with him. Mercy's in the back doing nothing. We're speed boosting. Hold on. Hold on. Okay.
That was so funny.
Okay.
Matrix, but
no, but the dive started from the corner, and that's not going to cut it. What should have happened is speed boost both our tanks together, get to just about where point starts, and then dive up.
Yeah.
And at that point, you and me aren't even in position to do anything yet. Like, you're dealing with the Sigma. I'm basically on point.
It was just poor dive coordination.
Yeah, the coordination was absolute shit.
Diva gets slapped. Lucio ults like way too late. If he was gonna ult, he should have ulted sooner. So
what's funny is we get the res off. I think we get a pick on Ash. Or at least nearly.
Ash should be dead. If
she's so out of position.
Oh my god.
I don't. Who's she getting healed by there? Oh, I think Ana.
Baptiste. Baptiste up top.
I hit that ult.
I'm trying to go up top. I don't know why I did that. I should have gone to point and then gone up top.
We lose baby Diva, which like expected. And then our monkey's up top dealing damage, but Lamp's still full HP. I'm dealing poke damage, and I think I finished the Ash. Finally. And then we get Sigma to the point where he's... he gets healed off. What's our... You're 2v1ing up top, you die. Lucio is trying to kill a Bastion in turret form.
I love this while Ana heals him. This is such a great shit show. Yeah, when we pushed in, I went all the way around back to go up top because I forgot Genji can wall climb. I should have just climbed up that little poster there and gone directly to them. I could have deflected some of Bastion's ult too. This was pretty smart. I like this play. Huge. That was really good.
So at that point we have like 12 seconds before the Ashe comes back. Yeah. We have 12 seconds where we're up a man. I try and go for the same flank. We fail the dive again.
I'm so upset with both of this dive. I like, okay, fuck it, I'm ulting. Kills Bastion, please.
Yeah, we take that. Tell me I don't pulse that. Okay. Reese can die. Ashe finally gets back. But at that point, it's 1.
Yeah, that was huge for you to kill that Ashe early on.
Okay. There's point. We do something good.
Yay, we did it. Yeah, it would have been nice to have damage boost on Genji too. We probably should have had. No, I don't think our supports can Ana, to be honest. I don't think they had the aim for it.
Probably not. That dive was... That was just a feed at that point.
We should have gone off dive by now.
Yeah. Especially once we cap point, we need a double shield. Because we just die here. And then we're not doing anything, getting any value. Our D.Va gets melted. Oh, I don't know what that was. It's like we got mech and then we lost it in 5 seconds, if that. Monkey. Doesn't his cannon go through shields?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you can hit the shield.
There's okay, right there. Like this is a small thing, but there's no point to go over here when we have so much free cover right in this little corner where we can wait for everyone to respawn, and instead we jump across, take damage for no reason. It's just a small thing, and then we die for it.
Pulled out. If anything, the Winston should have dove up top.
And then if the other team had the sense, they would just dive our 2 supports right now, and that's another 2 staggers.
Yeah, I don't think they knew.
Probably not. They wouldn't expect it. See, we take that damage. That's a fat finger. I don't care about that. Because like you and me are just waiting in the back for something to happen. We're waiting for a full regroup so we can push in.
I think we are doing poke damage though, right? To build up ults.
Yeah.
I'm at 76 now.
And I think I try and... Oh, no, I don't have pulse up.
Oh, we were fighting the Reaper in the back. That's what's going on.
That was a long dive. Everyone was fighting our monkey there. Our D.Va wasn't... That's just dive coordination.
Yeah, and then we finally go in. We both get picks. That's good.
Okay. I don't need to see the rest of this game, do you? Because for me, it's 100% bad dive coordination, which is a symptom of not playing dive as a team, like ever.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's it for me. I think there's 2 more, Junkertown and Busan. You're up for it?
Sure, I gotta eat soon.
You gotta eat? It's like it's midnight.
Yeah, I haven't eaten yet.
Oh shit.
For a while. I didn't eat before we started playing.
Ah, I gotcha.
Well, I did, but that was lunch, dude. We started playing at like 3.
Yeah. Okay.
Have you eaten yet?
I ate a breakfast.
Have you
Okay.
eaten dinner yet?
Alright. No, I'm not going to.
Oh, see, there you go. You need dinner.
Alright. Here, we're fine until Sig drops for no reason. He gets saved by their Orisa. Their Orisa corrects our positioning. And we say, nah, I'ma still go down. So it's fine to drop there. Like, once they get to the bridge, I have no problem with us dropping. So long as we all drop and we do it back here. Because there's no point in dropping here, where we're just taking free shield. Because there's no one dealing damage on their shields when we go here.
Oh my god, that was actually so funny to watch. Sig was like, I'm going in. Or he's like, no, you wanna be up there. It's like, I'm going in.
Okay, yeah. Our Orisa and Ana are way out of position here. There's no reason to be there.
I mean, once Sigma dropped, yeah, they should have moved.
And to be
And
fair,
then also once they pushed around the corner, they should have moved back.
right, and to be fair, these are both of our subs.
Yeah. Still, it's important
Well,
to know.
one's our alternate player, the other one's a sub who like literally doesn't play with our team. All right.
The Mercy died to Widow. Didn't call it out. And also died because I think she walked. Yeah, look, so.
Oh, I timed that perfect. It's a little
That was
heady.
a headshot, huh?
Yeah.
It's a headshot.
Honestly,
Okay.
like
Look at it
we're
from, like,
just
the
putting down a shield. That's terrible. That's a pretty good shot, but like the thing is that shouldn't happen if we're moving as a team to relocate here.
I mean, she thought she was safe behind the wall, so like
Yeah.
I understand the Mercy dying there.
Right, but we should have moved as a team, and I think that's just a lucky pick.
I honestly I don't think that shot should have hit.
No, you're right.
Unless maybe her head was forward and then it dropped back when she died.
I mean, look, it goes through the panel, but I still think like that kill was a symptom of us not moving as a team.
Yeah, where are we, by the way? I'm Ash.
You are
Am I
back.
frozen there?
Oh, you're coming out of spawn. You're already dead. hold on. We gotta see this. We gotta the game's. Hold on.
Am I just chilling in spawn this whole time?
Okay.
No.
Do you not
Oh,
remember this?
I remember the Hanzo headshot me.
Attackers
Check this
incoming.
out. So I throw a dynamite.
And die instantly.
We
Nice,
watch it from
nice.
his point of view because he wasn't even trying to hit me. Other team.
Watch it from his or yours.
His.
Ready for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Like, he was just ready. He didn't. There's no way he could have seen me. I mean, like, maybe he saw me, but that's really good awareness on his part. And then he just aims and shoots.
I think this is a continuation of the first fight, but we do not need to be here.
No.
All of us. Me too. I shouldn't have been there. We all should have gotten out. Yeah, I'm gonna rewind it 20. Us three needed to be out.
Where's the Reese shield?
What's crazy
Just taking pot shots.
is our Ana and Arisa came from here. Like they still didn't move from first point.
Yeah.
So,
They waited way too long.
we just need to be back.
I understand the Ana being there though, because you want to keep the tank up, but the tank should not have been there.
Yeah.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Especially the main tank. We should have been holding high ground, especially against a Widow. Are they still on Hanzo too? Yeah.
I wanted to get up high ground, I think I missed my shotgun. Hanzo though. And dynamite.
Cause are you even? Yeah, you're dealing damage here, I guess.
I mean, I killed the Hanzo.
I'm doing peak, so I'm not really doing anything there. Whoa.
Right now I'm just worried about the Widowmaker because I'm worried if I shotgun up, she'll shoot me in the head. And I'm gonna
Yeah.
victory.
I was trying to peek for her, but she makes this flank right as I drop from high ground.
There's Widow behind us. I was looking for her too, and then she tries to hit me.
I mean, the Hanzo really isn't getting a lot of utility.
Look at this, how far this Sigma pushed up, dude. And Mercy's on.
We don't have shields up.
That would have been a good bob, but I missed the wall. I was trying to aim it so he would contest point, but he ran past it and then jumped through the little corridor.
Our Arisa shield. I wanna. Okay, so we lost shield there. We lost Arisa shield right there 20 seconds ago. And then I get it's on cooldown now. But like right about here, yeah, that shield needed to be up by Sigma shield because we can deal with that Sigma. We don't need that shield there.
Yeah.
We need to be taking space there. And I think we're even numbers. We're actually up one, and we don't push that. It's not a big deal, I guess. You're dealing poke, building ult. We should be taking space. Like we're just complacent there.
Arisa should not be putting it on the cart, but should be putting it up.
Or at least relocating on high ground.
Ash is, I'm really bad at Ash because her like delay on her trigger is.
It's weird.
It's weird for me, but getting better.
Oh, huge dynamite if you'd actually hit it.
Yeah, such a good pull. I still hit you.
Yeah.
The wall
And
was
that's
in the way.
just, I don't know when we hit.
Hey.
I don't mind that. Hold on, hold on,
I killed the Hanzo too.
hold on. We're gonna play this at half. Okay.
Okay, so Widow doesn't know where I am.
So we're both
You and I
flanking.
You and I are flanking.
Okay, we lose
Two.
Sig and our Ana.
There's Widow dead.
Yeah, you get a kill. Our Reese is kind of out of position. Kind of just needs to give up space here. It's a little slow to give up space. We res Sig. Both DPS still alive.
Both of our DPS.
And then I die. How did I die? I wasn't watching.
I think Sigma and Arisa killed her.
Right, where am I?
Yeah.
What happened to me, bro? What?
You dropped down to help the Arisa, but...
I come from the back, and I burn Wraith. I don't get a pick there. I get Hans at like half. We don't follow up. I should have called that to you.
I kill him. See, he's dead. You don't gotta call out low targets. I'm aware of it. Yeah, I don't know about that play.
Nah, my flank was bad. I don't think
think you
Reaper
should've
was the
focused.
character there.
I think you should have focused the Arisa first.
Yeah.
If you're on Reaper, you should have focused the tank. Because you can do so much damage to her to make her back off and need to take resources.
Right. And then basically
Also
here
self-healing.
you're just trying to build ult.
Yeah.
Drop it down. Okay. The suicide dynamite. I think we feed here.
Yeah.
Not even like I think it's just like someone pushes up too far and gets picked. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Cause like we get someone off late respawn maybe. No, we're all here. We're just not coordinated. And like our Sigma had good positioning there. Our Sigma had good positioning up more towards like where the dragon starts.
Our Arisa is, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Our Arisa needed to be on our Sigma there. Because both of our supports were on our Arisa and Sigma was just taking damage. And this is a
Honestly,
good dragon.
Please tell your Sigma that they played really well and it wasn't their fault. I don't want them to be like discouraged by that because it was entirely not their fault.
Yeah.
They had very good positioning for the most part, besides
And
the fact that...
I don't mind our positioning here.
Yeah, that's fine. That's actually good.
Our supports are kind of off doing their own thing. Bob, get some kills. Oh, that's a...
He got them really low even with that ult.
Yeah, I just don't know why we didn't take that space there. We're up numbers. Actually, no, they have 6 up. We are not up numbers.
I should have backed up.
We need shield on that bongo. Okay, now we have it.
I actually did drop back to get heals. I don't think I got healed, but...
We just don't follow up on this.
I went to the edge to get heals and they weren't paying attention. I was like, I'm gonna be wasting time. I might be able to get a pick.
That was
a good
bad ult.
It was a good ult, but
well,
kicked out of it.
It could have been good.
Time for it, but positioning was
I just needed to note the McCree's flash was out, and I didn't. I picked the McCree there. I got the Hanzo in the back, and then yeah, I'm staggered here. Do you get out?
Yes. Trying to get ult charge, and they're still pushing me.
I mean,
I think our Mercy dies.
Sig's in a good spot here. Arisa Shield needs to go in front.
Yeah, we shouldn't have.
We're playing it. The problem is like we're playing it too far of range. Like especially for me as Reaper, we just needed to be up in their face because I get no utility out of their shield back here. And
yeah, and then I see you push in and you have the entire enemy team on you with none of our support.
yeah, no, I got stunned out of my Wraith, so that's on me too. I just tried to be where I should have been, but we didn't have the tanks there. And that Hanzo gets a free push on us. Takes a support, gets out. That's a good ult. We're just not there to follow up.
I don't know why Arisa wasn't shooting Sigma. He was so low HP and she's shooting at like
That's probably the best Orisa shield I've seen out of us that far.
I mean, at least we could use it from the other side, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, our Moira did not have good tracking there.
We somehow get a res off.
Good rock.
But I mean, at that point, that fight's done.
Ready for battle.
Okay.
Ready for battle.
Okay.
4, 3,
So we're running the double sniper just like they did.
incoming.
You go high ground. I think Widow's trying to fight with you. I hit a body on the Widow.
She was ready to shoot at me before I
Hold on. What are we doing here?
Oh, I was just confused.
I end up getting a pick.
Check this out. Watch me on the left side here. Look at my little sneaky boy. I jumped over. Almost got the Moira.
No, your Sonic is what helps me get the pick on the Widow, and then the Junkrat. So I pick Widow. Junk actually ends up jumping. I pick him. Yeah. So we're even numbers right now. Right? So it's a 4-on-4 at this point. And honestly, I don't think I hit enough shots there.
You need to pace your shots more.
Yeah, I was just trying real hard to pick that Sig.
You need to pace it. You need to be like, pull, pull, pull.
Alright. And their Hanzo comes back and kills me here. And I end up switching.
That was so close to.
Oh.
No. I'm on the left side, still trying to get these cheeky shots off.
Because if you get a pick here, we're even numbers, we can still fight this. I don't know about that. Oh. That's fine. We just didn't follow up on it. We need a W key there.
I wasn't doing anything.
And that's fight. That's fight lost at that point. And our Ana comes back on the wrong side and just dies. Honestly, she could have hidden there, but
Yeah.
I
know when they're backing out to use protection. When you pull out, you should still use protection.
listen.
Such a good hammer. I wish I'd climbed over the wall there instead of trying to go through the corridor.
Yeah.
I just didn't expect the hammer to go off.
I don't think the call was made. And then like at that point, our Ana's way out of position.
Mm-hmm. She's trying to heal me. I'm like, that's great, but she's dead. I think I called out that she's dying too.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew she was gonna die there
we
too.
talked about this. Yeah, we're both like, she shouldn't be out of the open there.
And then, okay, now this is just a strategic error. We decide, as a team, to push in the smallest choke while they are spamming Junkrat. We see that they're spamming Junkrat, and we decide to go in anyways. Let's see how it turns out. And it's my fault. I went in first. I took that. I get res though. We lose our Rhine. I pick Lucio, kind of lucky. We get Dragon, no picks. I mean at this,
That was just to push them back.
and then I die again. At that point, it's not winnable because they've lost one.
God, Ryan.
Yeah, we need to back out there. Maybe not like full, but like just to regroup.
Dude, you're actually doing all the work for DPS here. I'm just breaking shields. I'm not doing anything else on right now. I almost hit this one. Oh, I did hit that one. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I whiffed that. Whoa, our Rhine is not being healed. Where's our other support? Off respawn. Okay. I want to see how they died. This is our Moira. Yeah, just probably playing a little too close to our tanks. I don't know. There wasn't really a lot to do there.
She was ulting though. She didn't have to be up close, but she was. She just took all the damage in the world. I get hit by Junkrat. Why you just punch him?
Yeah. I just whiffed that, and they let me out free.
There's a Hanzo on the left. On my right.
That's another good shatter. We don't. Whoa. What's going on there?
Oh, she missed all the wall. Oh no, help her, Ryan.
Nah.
See, at that point, Ryan shouldn't have been holding a shield up. He should have just turned around and ran. And then jumped and turned around to shield.
Whoa, okay, let's not act like that was a problem. That charge.
Well,
I mean,
if you shield and then you turn around and you run, and then you jump and turn into shield, and then you turn around and you run. Like flick your shield to block damage and then keep running. You probably could get at least back to where Zarya is.
Hold on.
That charge was kind of rough.
No, we made it. Wait, did I go back? It said I went forward. What the fuck? No. So we made a charge here. Charge is fine, but there's nothing to connect it to. Like you get the Sigma. At that point, just go off the map. It's a 1-for-1 trade, and the Orisa's already out of position. That's a net win. And we end up picking the Lucio here, I think. Maybe not. We lost our Zarya. Where?
She took damage from Junkrat. She pushed up super far and then just died.
Yeah, well, we didn't have Rhine, so that's part of it for sure.
The Risa bouncing away. Okay, look at this. So, that was a good punch. We didn't follow up. You're half HP.
I walk into a trap.
Mind forward, and it's just spinning in circles.
Does she have bubble up?
Oh, Hanzo shot her midair. That's why she lost so much HP.
Yeah, probably didn't have bubble up. We end up rezzing it.
Good punches on the Junkrat. Fortunately, just didn't kill him. But he killed the Moira.
And then I think I just hit the bongos. This is winnable. We need to take space here.
Yeah. That was huge. That was such a... Oh my god, dude. You actually are carrying on DPS right now. I hit the Hanzo.
Yeah, like if we push in there,
yeah,
the Lucio can't heal that off. And I think we end up pick.
Be more aggressive.
He was just outside my range, but our Moira gets it, and I whiff.
I ult here just to try to keep them off a point, and the Risa walked around.
Yeah, we capped this point.
But honestly, I think that was actually a pretty decent dragon, because I forced Lucio and somebody else to go into that little corridor and around, and the Risa went the other direction.
Yeah, we sure contest for a little bit, but that's it.
I think she wasn't that bad.
No, that wasn't terrible. We made some mistakes, but like, we made some good plays too. At this point, Orion's not protecting anything, taking spam. Shield's probably like
really,
half. Nah, that's bad. That's just too far. I mean, here, I'm going too fast. I'm gonna take it back 20.
I die here to the Hanzo. I think I'm safe, and honestly on his screen I was safe, but he just curved the arrow.
And we end up getting that. I'm going for a flank, but I don't think I get anything. And our Rhine gets like booped out of position. Why?
Yeah.
I thought there was someone on high ground. I just expected someone to be high ground.
I see.
So it just made sense to me. Charge up punch and
I would
react to it.
Drop backwards off of the bridge and then E to get in, shot and then uppercut and then punch to get out.
Yeah.
A good combo.
That would have been better. What are you fucking teabagging over there for, huh?
Here's me because I know they Sonic arrowed me.
Right.
They know I'm here, and then our whole team goes up. I'm like, wait, no, this is a mistake.
Yeah, we're in the same spot. We're taking Junkrat spam and Hanzo spam right there, and do far less shield than they have, because they're running double shield at this point.
Oh no, dude, Ryan needed to back up, or Mercy needed to call out.
Yeah, and that's when I made the call that we just need to relocate. Like, we can't push from that high ground.
We had, that was, rewind it, we actually had, like, a possible push there. You were the only one that died to both of their ults. Our Ryan just goes out, fire strikes.
Well, you think if I rocket punch here,
Yeah.
We have a shot.
Or even go left side and then E around it, like pause it, right?
Okay. So
Ryan,
go.
Ryan should not have died there. That was completely their fault for Fire Strike.
Yeah.
You died, they go back in without holding the shield up, Fire Strike and die while you're being res. Like, first, Mercy should have called out the res, so Orion knows to hold up shield. Second, Orion should not have dropped their shield.
Right. And you're
And then
saying
you could have gone where
I
the
should
Junkrat spamming, and
right? Eat
jump
here.
around and then E onto that platform. Because then you're not going directly down the corridor where Hanzo and Arisa are shooting.
Right, and they're
Going
displaced.
around where the only thing you're going to get hit by is Junkrat, but that's
Right.
pretty easy to avoid.
And then
So
we
you
push
jump
in on
around
that.
E and then you uppercut, and that displaces them, that confuses them, and that lets us push in.
Right. Well, flanky
I'm
boy
down
down there.
below. Yeah. I should have gone up into the window.
Do you get bopped by the Sig? Or do you get out? You get out.
Yeah, he thinks so.
And then our...
You don't get out.
Okay, okay. This is... We are
This is
just...
a mess. We're all over the place, dude.
Yeah, we're fighting nothing. So you're here. Half us are down. We're down to Moira. I'm trying...
down there.
I initiated. That's my fault.
That's not a good place for me to be necessarily, but I went down to get more information.
Yeah.
I went there so I could Sonic Arrow them, see where they are, and then push again.
Yeah, I think the problem starts... Sorry, go ahead.
I wanted to jump up that window on the right now, and then go around to where the Junkrat was.
Yeah.
But then Sigma shows up and pushes me back, so I can't go up there.
I think
their team is going down this way.
Yeah, I think the problem starts when I initiate through here with a rocket punch. I don't even know if I connect. I connect on Arisa, which is probably my worst target, and I don't get out.
Also wasn't charged up very long.
And because well, I get out fine, I think. No, I end up dying. But our team, we get 3 trying to push in, and at that point, Hanzo's up top, shooting down. Junkrat's doing the same.
You went around the corner. If you punched up the stairwell where they were, that would have been pretty good. Like a well-charged punch.
Right, I could have put one of them in the wall.
Would have been good. And then once you got caught out at the Mega, you get the Mega, and then you uppercut on the little ledge here.
Oh, yeah. This
one?
one? Yeah, you're right.
The one right there where they're at right now. Because they all walk down.
Okay.
You could have just uppercut up.
Okay, we picked Sig here, so we're actually up 1. And then we like contest Junkrat spam when we should be pushing. That's
I go way too late, but still.
Yeah, I don't care about that one as much. But like we don't have a shield, so we need to go up. And we try and DPS Moira. It's like we take space, but we don't actually get any kills. And then we lose 2 to that dragon.
I forgot we had a Zarya because she's like never let me know about her ult, so I didn't really expect that.
Alright, and then Busan. Didn't we win Busan?
I think we won, but
we won one of them. Yeah.
We at least got a point.
That's first fight.
Food real quick.
You gonna what?
I'm gonna grab food real quick. If you wanna watch it, let me know what happens. I'll be right back.
Here, I'm gonna go over the Ilios. Or not Ilios, Li Zhang, because I didn't record that.
Okay.
And then I'll say Busan for you. Yeah. Okay. Li Zhang. This is probably the worst, just since it was our first game. Warming up, getting a feel for everything. My biggest concern here is straight off the bat, we took low ground. They had Mei, so they probably could have walled us here, but also they ended up walling here anyways, so it kind of didn't make much of a difference. We get around, but we don't actually bail out our Rhine, and Rhine should have held up shield sooner instead of trying to fire strike. Granted, I'm sure you just were going to fire strike anyways, and then they dealt the damage before you could even like react or know what was going on. So anyways, we go down 1 there. We're trying. I I get caught out of position. I'm trying to get out, but we just don't have our main tank there. I'm out of position. We get frozen, pulled in. That's just it. So that's pretty cut and dried for first point. And Shangy dies. And then basically for the rest of the game, they full hold us at choke. And we're taking damage here for no reason. We're just letting them shoot our shield. Our shield's low. We get pulled in and we feed. We res fresh out of spawn, which we don't need to do. And then we lose another one. So we're waiting on that respawn anyways. And then we make a call to go right, which isn't a bad call. We make the call, but we don't go fast enough. See, they're still over there waiting. And we're here, but we don't go. And by that point, the Mei walled. Not that she really caught anything. But it's just a fucking ult fest in there. And they have more ults than we do at that point. They had, I think, 3 ults that they hit. And we don't get anything done. We somehow make it through. We end up getting like 2 picks, I think it was. Here, I'm gonna go back to basically the start of the fight. Okay. So I picked Lucio, and then Shangy kills Reaper, and then dies to the Orisa, and then we use our Moira ult to kill Sig. Great. And then we get a res off, so we're up like 3. Immediately, we need to push these fuckers. Immediately, because we're up numbers. And now we just give them time to regroup while the rest of their team is coming from spawn. We gave them time for Lucio and Reaper to come back. And by this time, they're already at 80%. And they get to stall it out while we're fighting. That's a whiff shatter. That's not a big deal. We end up cleaning up the fight. But we just gave away too much percent. And that's honestly the biggest problem right there. Because realistically, they should have only gotten to like 70, 75%, which gives us an extra push once they recap. Because once they're at like 80, 85, 90%, they only need to win 1 fight, and then we basically don't have time to retouch, especially if we stagger at all. So we actually call out the Reaper up top, so we know he's there. I think they're up in ultimate advantage by far. That's a good stun, but they still freeze our main tank. And then we kind of just fall apart. That fight's over before anything fucking happens. So they click Blizzard, and Blizzard doesn't actually get too many people. The biggest thing it does is it scatters us, right? We only lose the Mercy, but now our main DPS, or one of our main DPS, is way in the back, not doing anything. We've got Sigma off on his own, and we've got our main tank off on their own, and then I'm dealing with whoever the fuck this is in the back. We're completely scattered. And we make 1 trade here. We pop an ult that we probably didn't need to. I pop my ult that I didn't need to. And we die. And then right here, pretty sure Shangy dies. He's trying to contest. Like I said, they only need 1 take, and we lose that because we basically threw too much time when we didn't finish off the team fight. Alright, and then this one, not a huge fan. Honestly, we probably should have gone left off the rip, since they didn't have a Pharah. They had that Lucio boot, but we didn't have a Lucio either. So over here dealing damage, we got walled off by the Mei. That's basically fight once they get picked and we don't get a trade. Right? Okay. We'll go half speed here. So Ryan's pushing in and we're not on our Ryan. That's the first problem. Ryan's solo, frozen, that's a free kill. Right? Wall drops and we don't trade. All we do is get rolled. So at that point we need to get out. And if you can't back out all the way, you just need to hop in because you're feeding them ult charge if you don't. Okay. This time, oh shit. This time we're pushing left. And I think Orisa gets a halt. Like a 3-man halt. Yeah, that's just kind of unlucky. Because we were holding it pretty decent actually. It's not like we were hugging the edge either. We just get here and we're a little split again. I'm not getting healed in the back for whatever reason. Oh shit! Here, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Okay. So after last fight, Mercy was the last death, right? So we're regrouping and we need to wait at choke right there before we get everyone here. And we're still waiting on Mercy and Sig in the back. So we push before everyone's even there. And that's the first problem. Right? I take damage. And then right here. I know that this Moira was a sub. But Ryan is basically full. Goes for a fire strike. Like Matt was saying, maybe don't fire strike when you're frontlining and you don't have anyone else shielding you. But I'm literally less than 25 HP in the back and we're trying to damage into a shield and Ryan's full health, everyone's full health, and I'm 0. And Mercy's still all the way off respawn. So we're getting off to a real bad start, kind of shooting ourselves in the foot. And then take an off angle. Orisa hits a pretty good pull. Maybe just a little bit of situational awareness to know. Because I'm pretty sure you can just try and angle yourself towards the mainland when you're getting halted. So that probably shouldn't have killed us, but it's not a big deal. I think we actually get a full regroup and we go white here. Just if you didn't know, this far side over here is called white. W-H-I-T-E. So we actually beat them to the choke, except some of us are lagging behind. If we had been a little bit faster, we don't get walled again, and there's 2, and then everything else is a feed. Same situation as the first fight. If you can't get out, you're feeding. So we actually trade 1, and then 2 die, and then me and Mercy get out. And then, kind of waiting. Still waiting on Sig and McCree from spawn. I'm being an idiot over here. No one's with me. I don't know what I'm doing. We're completely split. Our main tank is far right. DPS and Sig aren't with you. At that point, we're probably saying, hey, we need a touch. I hit an ult. Not the best. We get a shatter. We should have been able to finish that Sig. Both Moiras are ulting here. We somehow clean it up. Yeah. So we end up getting a hold there. Or take back. And they get a stagger here off like a little Moira orb. Gets a pick, so they're waiting. And honestly, we could have pushed this a little bit since they've got 2 completely alone. And then their Lucio's taxiing Moira. Of course, I mean, it's hard to tell that. And the Reaper's there. But once we know there's some sort of splittage going on, we need to push that. So Reaper Telly's on. Gets nothing because Shangy's there to do shit. But then they burn 3 ults on us because they have huge ult advantage. And that's fight. Yeah, and that's game. We don't end up playing another map. And then, last but not least, Busan. We actually play pretty good. One of our better maps.
Now traveling to Busan, ready for battle.
Okay. There we go. So they've got Lucio. They had Lucio that whole time, so they're always going to beat us to the first point. We get about here, and I mean, we get a little split off the rip, and the Mei takes advantage of that and walls us. But it's not like she walled completely, because our off tank and Mercy can still be there to heal, and then Moira, if she really needed to, could fade around and then be back in. And then I'm dealing poke damage in the back. I think I end up wraithing through after I don't get a pick. And we go up one. And at this point, we just need to push, push, push. Get aggressive here. Because we still have cooldowns. And then Mei is completely out of place. Misses her wall. We get a pick there. And then we back up, regroup. I don't know if Shangy goes down. Yeah, that Ryan got so low. But they were able to ult on that. That's not a bad charge, but we don't end up trading it. And they somehow win that point. Didn't need that res. It wasn't winnable. Because even if we get that res off, and we have McCree coming back, that's 3 against 6. So it just wasn't winnable at that point. You're burning a cooldown that we could have used later. Not a huge deal. And then we actually make a good play here. Decide to push different. The only problem is we still give them high ground. So they kind of get to shoot down at us, get angle advantage. I'm pretty sure we get a decent wall here. No, they get a decent wall here. We get a huge fucking shatter. The problem is we were grabbed, so we couldn't really follow up on it. But they're all low here. We press our Moira ult, and we actually clean up pretty good. Get a good res. I'm not sure how it was back on cooldown. And then at this point, we all need to be cleaning this up. Their Lucio goes point, but that's kind of not a big deal, because if we could have gotten at least the Mei, that's a big stagger. It's a lot of ult charge. So just pushing those staggers. Something we kind of have a hard time with is we're almost like afraid to push on staggers once we get advantage. When we get advantage, we really need to get aggressive and build up that ult charge by just going after free picks while we have numbers, instead of just playing the objective. It's important to win the team fight first and then play the objective. Okay, get in there. Me and Shangy are pretty split here. That's not the best. Tell me we capitalize on that. It's not terrible. A Wraith out. Yeah, I get healed. And then we have 2 tanks, no supports up top. Mercy comes up. And then right here, we need to kill that Zarya. I don't think we do. Yeah, and the Mei walls it off. So, I guess the biggest thing there is once we had advantage, I wraithed out, but both our supports should have been up there fighting with us. Like, you're here, and then for some reason, I don't know why, we both decide to drop to point. Oh, you're healing Shangy. But both of our supports are healing Shangy right here once he drops down. So he gets hurt and drops down. Just to stay up. That's fine. Mercy comes down, and then we also drop down with Moira. Maybe it's just instinct because the wall was there. But we have 2 supports healing a guy who's full health, and I end up dropping down. We're up 2, and our tanks are up there full health. We need to be pushing that. They take a little bit of damage, but we end up getting the win. Probably could have gotten at least 1 or 2 more kills there, but we end up being fine. And they go bottom here. I missed that. They regroup pretty quick. So we make the call Mercy, you kind of just got caught. That's unfortunate. And we trade, so we're even numbers here. That charge was a little aggressive. I'm not sure who you were going for. Shangy gets a good kill there. I kill 2. That's a clean hold. And I think at this point they just stagger back on. Because they can like barely make it. Lucio tries to touch on the side. I get killed. It's not a big deal. And then, oh shit. Oh, we get wiped. Never mind. Yeah, let's go back on that. Okay, yeah. Okay, so we get that. And honestly, it looks like they're not going to touch. So me and Shangy get a little aggressive. We definitely should have been with our main tank. I get shattered. I'm feeding basically. Shangy tries to flash Lucio, doesn't work. I think he ends up dropping here. That charge, just come back to point. That's fine. And then we lose. I'm not sure where we lose Moira there. Where's Moira at? Okay, Moira's in the back. Killed by... Yeah, you're just out of position. Need to be on your main tank. And they... Blizzard on point. Clean up. That's fine. Mercy, don't try and res that. Just get out. Like, I think we were already at 99 when that happened. Yeah, we're already at 99. We lose 3. Honestly, just use your Valk to get out. No point in using that res when you could use it next fight. So, alright. Now we're here. Make a decent push. They're still on the May Reaper. We're still on the same comp. I don't know if they get a wall. They wall Rhyme, but you hit a huge shatter again. That was a fat fucking shatter. I just steal your kills. And then, yeah, that's just clean up. Yeah, pretty cut and dried. I think someone gets back to contest for a second. Maybe, maybe not. Either way, they don't touch. They don't cap. We just win that. Yeah. Good shit. That's not bad.
Ready for battle.
Like, there were some plays where we kind of threw, but all in all, it was pretty decent. Alright. First fight here. Yeah. Okay. We're actually doing pretty good. We just need to take more space. So we were grouped up pretty damn good. Like that's something that we tend to struggle with sometimes, is staying like actually grouped. But here we're all stacked except for Shangy, who's doing his thing as a hit scan. So we blocked that. We just need to like take a little bit more space here, because the best thing about Ryan is like we're a lot more mobile than they are, and we can actually get in their face. And we're all full health, at least right now, so we need to be taking space there. We lose our shield just because we're not actually getting in their face and doing any damage. They're shooting at us from behind their shields for free. Alright. And then at that point, we've used shield. I don't have Wraith. I think we lost our speed boost. I have no idea what our bubble's at. Shield's like nothing. Okay, so we just bubbled, but we lost both our supports. And that's fight right there. As soon as we lost both our supports, fight's over. I wanna see how we lost our supports again. So part of it was not having shield, which we weren't up close enough. I think Moira should still have Fade. But we're kind of just, yeah, we got sucked into that. And that's where half of our Moira's health goes, half of Lucio's health. Rock kills Moira. And then, I don't know. Yeah, Sigma frags both of our supports, which this Sigma is out of position. Granted, he can black hole whenever he gets in trouble, but he shouldn't be able to frag both of our supports. So at that point, everyone's at half health except for Azaria, who's kind of poking in the back, not really getting any charge. Yeah, I just want to see what Azaria is at for charge. Am I an absolute idiot? I can't even see where it's at. I don't know what ours are. 47. So, I mean, at that point, you're really not doing a whole lot of damage. So, lost both of our supports way early in that fight, and we honestly did more damage to shields than we did to anything else. Part of this is honestly a double shield comp would have been a lot better against them. And we're going left. Cool. We get... I need to see that. I'm not even sure how that happens. Okay. So, let's see if it was another fire. It was another fire strike. God damn it. Alright. Come here. Alright. Full health. Fire strike. And you're immediately dead. Reaper and Sig are both in your face. And I guarantee you we try and res this, no? Oh, no, we don't have a mercy. Okay. And at that point, Moira's out of position. If she doesn't die, okay, she just fades out. That's fine. At this point, we lost our main tank. We lost one of our DPS. We need to get out. Moira has no phase, so she's going to die here, I promise. Yep. We don't have bubbles. I think we just speed boost out, or do you even make it out, Lucia? Barely. Honestly, if they wanted bad enough, they could push up and frag that. And they have a hit scan, so they probably could have just shot you once and you would have died. But, okay, at this point, we need to wait for a full regroup. Which we now have. Okay. And we push same choke. No, we go main this time. And, again, we're just kind of standing back, not getting any usage out. That's a good sound barrier, but we don't do anything with it. We really needed to push up back there. Like right here. What the fuck? Okay. This is a huge sound barrier. They popped 2 ults on that, 3 ults actually, and we have sound barrier. We need to be in their fucking mouth. I'm not sure how Ryan goes down. That's crazy to me. Don't tell me it's another fire strike. Alright, you charge in. You got barrier. You're getting healed by Moira. And you go through. That's good. Maybe bring up shield now. Yeah, you're just swinging too much. You're getting focused by literally everyone. I think bringing up shield is the only thing you do. And the only thing you could have done better. And also, I think if we don't bubble that, we need to be holding for it. So right now, okay, we just bubbled Ryan. We should have it up in 3, 2. Oh, you just didn't have it in time. That's kind of unfortunate. So I mean, if we had held up shield for 1 second, would have been enough time to get a bubble. And if we'd been pushing in, that was probably enough time to actually get a frag off. All right. Now, so far so good on this fight. You get rocked. That's just kind of unfortunate. They made a good play. I get jack shit. And then our Moira's trying to DPS against everyone. We're at 90. We get a pick, but we don't have time to sit back. We need a touch. And yeah, we just don't do it. We get on a little late. We actually trade kills. Now we're up 1. And they hit sound barrier. Do we actually cap this? Yeah, I think we do. We definitely didn't need to burn 2 ults there. That was way overkill. We're about to get grav, so that's good. But we did not need to burn 3 ults there. That was too much. Or 2 ults, sorry. Okay. Motherfucker. Okay. Gonna bring it back. Okay. Part of the problem, stay a little more grouped. Hold on. Okay, so we get to here. I just want to know. Right here. You fire strike, maybe? I can't remember. What the fuck are you swinging at? You fire strike, that's cool. And now you're swinging. But you're not, I mean, like, everything's way out of here. You're still swinging. Okay, when they hit bongos, we need to back up. They immediately do way more damage than we can ever block, especially with the Rhine shield. So as soon as they hit bongos, we all take cover. That's the only play. Because as soon as we come out here, we give ourselves enough space that they actually have to push past their bongos. And they hit Moira ult too, and if there's that spread, they really don't get as much usage because Moira's ult does a lot more when it's clumped. When everyone's clumped up, so you can just sort of click in one direction. But they hit ult here. We all kind of spread out. We have no shield to hide behind. Shangy doesn't get a single pick here, so that doesn't help. I don't get a single pick. That doesn't help. And that's game. And then we actually play last map.
Ready for battle.
Don't tell me Shangy starts on Widow. Okay, cool. We actually get off to a decent start on this map. So we go main. They go main, because that's what you do. They TP top, but don't really get any usage out of it. I don't know if I necessarily like how we play this. We decide to go to point right here. Like we've got Sigma, Orisa, and half of us decide to go to point when the fight is up here. And if we go low ground, we immediately give up all this space, and especially the space like up on this platform, like they just shoot down on us for free. So I think the biggest difference here is just fighting on top. And then we reposition to fight low ground. We don't have shields up. Now we have shields up. By that time, we're already 2 down. And then we lose all of our space, and that's just fight. That's fight lost. And now, Sim's on top of us. We're poking at the choke. We lose 2. Get a pick, res 1, so we're even numbers here. We're even numbers, and we don't take any space. Like, we don't push in at all. I know our Orisa's off respawn. So, we have to make a decision. If we're going to play without the Orisa, then we actually have to play without the Orisa and push in. And if that's the case, we need to put shield here instead of way back by the choke because we don't get any use out of that. And then we get this Orisa shield, and we should go on this because this shield is perfectly placed. And they burn ults on us. We did not need that Moira ult because you're not saving anyone with that. And if we burn another ult, I'm going to lose my shit, but we don't have any up, so that's fine. And we die. Everyone dies here. Because they stagger us and spawn. And that's what we need to do more of. When we get those picks, push in, get the staggers, get the ult charge. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Alright. And they're holding high ground, which honestly isn't that big of a deal, but we spend too much time standing and choke. And they actually give up high ground for whatever fucking reason. But they put that wall off, and we kind of get separated. We get a pick, though. And then we got 2 people fighting on point, 2 people fighting on high ground. Mercy kind of playing the mid. We lost our Moira trying to fight against the rest of the team on point, and then for some reason the replay cuts out there. And I think that's everything. Yeah, that's it.